Wrinkle ironing device is the same as the ones that they use at the gym, 40 times more powerful, and this is the first ever in the market for something to be created like this. Like, look at my mouth area, 33% improvement for my laugh lines.
If I already have the Booster Pro device, do I really need the new Tune device?
Hello my unicorns, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite Onni Union in the house today, and I'm so excited to see you guys. So I know that a lot of you guys know about the Medicube Booster Pro device, and I am also a huge fan and I have seen great results with it. But they are coming out with a new device called the Ultra Tune, and people are calling it the wrinkle ironing device. Not gonna lie, when I first heard that, I was like,
what? Can this really do that?
So when Medicube reached out to me about this device, of course, I told them I wanted to do a 1-month clinical testing so I can share the real results with you guys. Cause you know, Onni, I'm not gonna be sharing something with you guys if I don't see really good results with. And you guys, let me tell you, you have to watch this in-depth review, the before and afters, until the very end because I was so impressed.
Completely sold.
So I'm gonna be doing a deep dive into this device,
what it's all about, and if it's worth it, if it's something that you're looking for.
And I'm also gonna be sharing with you the difference between the Booster Pro as well, because I know that a lot of you guys will be curious. And big shout out to Medicube. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video that I get to share an in-depth review for my unicorns about the new device. All right, let's get started. So what is the Ultra Tune device? The simplest way to explain is that this device combines radio frequency and microcurrent that will give you a double collagen boosting effect so that the skin can be lifted and plumped. And this is the first ever in the market for something to be created like this, which reminds me that Booster Pro only has the microcurrent effect, while this Ultra Tune has both microcurrent and radio frequency. So the radio frequency is going to generate heat 3 millimeters beneath the skin's dermis to stimulate collagen production, while the microcurrent is going to boost cellular rejuvenation by using biosimilar electrical currents. This device has one LED mode, but you can also choose 5 different LED modes if you connect it to Medicube's app with the device. So you might be like,
Onni, what does this mean?
Let me break it down for you. So basically, collagen in our skin is produced in the dermis layer, which is 3 millimeters beneath the skin surface. So what this Tune device does is that it delivers the radio frequency energy into the 3 millimeter dermis layer. So in just 1 minute, a huge amount of the radio frequency energy is delivered into the skin, causing water molecules in the dermis to spin really quickly. And the cool thing is that this radio frequency that's used in this device is the same as the ones that they use at the gym. Plus, this device is 40 times more powerful than any other at-home radio frequency at-home devices. Also, you can feel a warmth when you do use this, and it's because of the radio frequency that uses energy to heat up the skin's dermis, which is going to stimulate collagen production, aka ironing your wrinkles. So the how-to for this device is super simple. It's one of the most simplest devices I've ever tried.
You don't need extra gel, you don't need extra serums to use.
All you have to do is use it in the last step of your skincare step. However, a little tip from Onni, I've used this device with so many different combinations, right? For the first 4 weeks of the testing and also until now. So that's total of 4 months or so. I've tried so many different combinations with different products, this and that. So personally, what worked the best for me is that I wanted to recommend that you use a light toner and then you use a good water-based serum and then go ahead with the device, because water-based products can deliver the electrical current better than oil/cream in theory. So now just turn on the device and set the level that you want to use it in and then glide the device on. Use it on all areas of your face, and for me, I really wanted to focus on my smile lines, marionette lines, and then cheeks, forehead, double chin, neck, and even the areas for my eye bags. One important thing to remember is don't keep the device in one area for a long time. You have to continuously move it around like this because you will feel the heat if you have it in one area for a long period of time. And because it was my very first time using the device, I started with 5 minutes every single day. But if you do 5 minutes on each side, so total of 10 minutes every single day, it will bring better and faster results, as the brand recommends to use total of 10 minutes when you get used to the device itself. Oh, and this is very important. You have to remember not to use any sort of cooling products before and after using the Ultra Tune device because you really want to keep that warmth and the heat so it will be more effective. So after using this device for 4 weeks straight, 1 month, every single day, I went to take my clinical testing results for my after, and these were my results. Overall, for my facial lines, honestly, I'm not sure if you can tell here, but personally, I do see a lift on the jawlines and my sunken cheeks. It looks so much more lifted and plumped. But wait, let me give you a closer look. Like, look at my mouth area. It showed 14.5% of improvement for my marionette lines and 33% improvement for my laugh lines. I mean, no wonder they call it the wrinkle ironing device. And the last one that we tested for was very interesting. Think of it as like testing for the pillow marks through the elasticity of our skin. So what they did for the before test was they pressed on this bamboo kimbap roller thingy-majiggy, which has patterns on it, and pressed it onto my skin for 5 minutes with the device. So this was actually filmed on the before day when I didn't start using the device. And then 4 weeks after, they did the same thing. But this time, since I've been using the device every single day, you can see from the results, the marks aren't as strong since my skin is more plumped and I have improved in my skin elasticity. And there were 2 other things that I requested to check. Number 1, my pores, and also for my hyperpigmentation. Because we are using heat, right? I had this idea. I thought that you guys will have similar questions.
Will it have a negative effect on my pores, like enlargement of my pores and for my hyperpigmentation due to heat?
And these were the results for my pores. You can see that it actually helped to tighten up the pores with 25.5% improvement. And here's the before and after of my hyperpigmentation. It's not a huge difference, but it did for sure improve my hyperpigmentation rather than making it worse. All right, guys, so after seeing the results, I'm sure you're like, okay, I really want to get my hands on this new Tune device. However,
Onni, what if I already have the Booster Pro? You know what I'm saying? If I already have the Booster Pro device, do I really need the new Tune device? And is it better over the Booster Pro?
actually, that was exactly my first thought too. So I'm gonna show you a chart where you can actually just see it in one go that can help you kind of understand the differences. The main difference is that the Ultra Tune uses both microcurrent and radio frequency, while the Booster Pro uses just microcurrent. So for the Booster Pro, the main function is having multiple modes that targets each layer of the skin, while the Ultra Tune focuses on stimulating collagen and fine lines, just like the Booster Pro's microcurrent mode, but it's much more stronger.
Remember, it's the same radio frequency level as the ones in the in-clinic treatment.
So personally, I used it for the 4 weeks of the clinical testing trial till today, which is total of 4 months. And I can say with confidence that I'm very happy, I'm fully satisfied, and I will continue on using this. I'm gonna take this with me to Australia. For a limited period of time, they're having up to 53% discount, so I'll leave the details here. If you have any questions, make sure to leave it in the comments below. I'll make sure to read and get back to you. If I don't know certain things, I'll make sure to ask the brand as well. With these devices, I do want you to do more research. I want you to look more into it, into the product page, check out the before and afters, and really, do your research before you make your purchase, making sure that this is what you want. But I feel like if you do have similar concerns as I do, you will absolutely fall in love with this device. Okay, so love you guys and hope that this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, my unicorns! Happy New Year's!